Reached out to Akil Augustine in Toronto. He is a host and reporter with NBA TV in Canada, and he joins us now. Hey, thanks for your time, Akil. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, you heard this news. What was your reaction?
I suspected this for a long time. I kind of thought or hoped he would go to Philly and return home, but the money on the table was in Miami, and, they're close to competing. It fits his identity. I'm happy for Kyle to be at this age and to get that kind of money after the career that he's had. All props to the kid.
Yeah, and he was pretty honest about the reason why he went too. I heard an interview with him. He says it's $90 million a year. Am I right on that?
Yeah, it's 90. Well, it's 90 million for the 3 years, 87 million rounded up, but also it's 90 degrees most of the time in Miami.
Good point. It's like Miami, cold Toronto. Yeah, I know. If you're sitting at home thinking, I think I might choose that too.
He's a snowbird.
He's a snowbird for sure. But it's going to be really disappointing for Raptors fans. How much does he mean to the franchise and the city of Toronto?
He is the turning point for this franchise. Everybody knows the reputation that the Raptors had both here at home and in the United States around the league. And it wasn't until Kyle Lowry became a Raptor that the team was looked at in a different light. It was a lot of his character, his play most definitely. And he provided great content, great entertainment, tumultuous at times, back and forth with the front office, missing his homeboy DeMar DeRozan. And then the whole journey with Kawhi Leonard. So he was a turning point for this entire franchise, and the franchise owes him greatly.
What about for Toronto itself? I think there are going to be a lot of disappointed fans. Is that what you're hearing?
Yeah, I mean, I try to temper their expectations. I've been telling them, I think they should have expected it. We remember the moment at the trade deadline when we thought that he would be moved. Listen, the Toronto Raptors are in a very good position right now to look to the future. And the truth of the matter is the timelines don't sync up for Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors. The Toronto Raptors are very rich in the backcourt. Draft pick Scotty Barnes is a big guard. Fred VanVleet, Malachi Flynn's coming on strong. So to spend $30 million a year on that position when you already have a wealth of characters at that position, it didn't seem like where they need to spend the money. So I think the Raptors fans should understand, there's more to come. And I don't think Goran Dragic is going to be a Raptor for very long. I think there's another trade in the works to get him out of here because he's a year older than Kyle. So expect another name, face, or maybe some more draft picks to come our way.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you're setting all the fans up right now. I think there's a lot of disappointment, though. He was a leader in Toronto. So who will take over those leadership responsibilities, do you think?
One young Frederick VanVleet. That's Kyle's guy, right? His protege. He went to war with them, shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow. I think Kyle's played a huge role in the player that Fred is. Fred says it publicly, right? Similar stature, similar demeanor, similar game. So, and similar characters, personalities, family guys, private guys, tough, hard workers, early to the gym, late out the gym. So I think, the role will naturally move to Fred.
We were just talking about the financial part of this trade deal being worth $90 million US. But what more do we know about it?
Well, so apparently, there's a second player involved, Precious Achiuwa. He's actually a member of the Nigerian national team that surprised Team USA in the exhibition rounds over at the Olympics. But young forward, definitely people thought he was going to be part of Miami's future. Super athletic, so he's going to be great, especially knowing the Raptors had a lot of trouble at the center position, someone that you can maybe throw in as a small big. And right now, what I'm hearing is a second-round pick for the future. So, there's that. And then for Raptors fans, we just re-signed Gary Trent as a two-guard, right? We locked him up for some time, and he had a 50-point game. He came in blazing, super cool, high energy, young, right? Younger than Norm, who we traded for him. So I think there's good things on the rise, but definitely we've taken a step back in terms of being a young team, not as mature as the Kawhi, DeRozan, Lowry generations.
Okay, Akil Augustine, appreciate your input on this. Thanks so much.
Thank you for having me.
Akil is a host and reporter with NBA TV in Canada.